See the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
Well, David, we know the challenges of playing Leicester away, Northampton at home and Saracens away. So what's the challenge of playing a side that's played 14, lost 14?
That's something we've talked about this week as a squad. We've prepared this week exactly the same way we've prepared for Leicester last week. So the thing is making sure the players going into the game with the same information in terms of what to expect, in terms of how London Welsh are going to play, but also fully understanding how we're going to play, what we need to exploit, what we think are the weaknesses in their game. And look, it's a case that this week you're almost a little bit more nervous than we would have been last week, going into what was obviously a tough game and in a very tough place to play.
Is that because there's more to lose this week?
There's already been more to lose, but sometimes when you're playing teams that are a little bit below you in the league and haven't had a good season, there's a temptation not to prepare just as well as you would normally. So that's why I said right from the outset of this week, it's all about making sure that everything we do on a week-to-week basis is replicated to ensure that when we hit the pitch on Saturday afternoon, physically and mentally, we're ready to go.
From what Laurie and you and the coaches have pulled together, analysis-wise, why have Welsh struggled?
That's a very difficult question to answer. I think that you look back to the qualification and the playoffs last year, we've almost finished our recruitment now, and it's been ongoing since last August. When you look at the team who wins promotion, their recruitment starts, I think, probably about the 1st of June. Very, very hard to try and build a squad, very hard to pull a squad together. Look, we've used the same arguments and points ourselves in trying to bring a coaching team and a group of players together here, and we didn't have the same turnover as London Welsh did. So it's been a huge disadvantage to them from the start of the season.
46-10 away from home. The game was quite close for a long period, and then you kind of burst through a door in the last quarter. Might there be a similar kind of pattern in terms of them staying in it and then suddenly finding they almost blow up?
There's no doubt the two games we've had against London Welsh, the scoreline didn't, and particularly the first game, the scoreline didn't reflect how close it was for I think about 60 minutes. So for us this week, as I said earlier, without you don't want to repeat yourself, but it's a case of us going out with a very clear plan of what we want to do. It's a case of us not going out to try and win the game in the first minute. It's a case of going out, building pressure, taking opportunities as they come along, and then as the game goes on, as opportunities arise, you just got to be in a position to take them.
Henry had 20 minutes at Leicester last week. Is this the sort of game where you might think about giving these first starts for the best part of 5 months?
We've had a number of players who are coming back from longer term injuries, and it's almost, especially for Henry and with Mariano getting close to coming back, it's like having new players in the squad. The enthusiasm they bring to training, the enthusiasm and the quality they bring to training. So we're all looking forward to seeing Henry back fit, back playing. He will obviously, with the injury that he's had and the amount of time that he's missed this year, it will take him a little bit of time to get up to and deliver the quality of performance that we all know he can. But I think everybody's excited to have him back in the squad.
The supporters who came to the Brive match will remember how, again, you wore them down and got a big win at the end. Is it, again, for the fans on Saturday saying, OK, come along, cheer by all means, but be patient, because this may not be a riot from minute one?
It certainly won't be a riot. Look, we've talked from the beginning of the year. It's all about managing expectations, both internally and externally. We fully respect what London Welsh are going to bring this weekend. They've some very good players. It's a case of us turning up, well prepared, well organised, and ready to do what we believe will be a professional job.